Alright guys, so we finished our base plate connection detail. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our typical roof cross bracing detail. So I'm going to come to my structural plans in my project browser. I'm going to come to my Apex. This is the plan that I'm looking at. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this because we need this plan later. So duplicate with detailing. And I'm going to right click, rename, and go, I'm going to make this one my roof framing layout. Okay. Now we're going to edit this in the next couple of sessions. So I'm just going to hide my section. Now what I need to do is I want to take a call out around this detail here. So this one or this one, they're all going to be okay. I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to go view, call out, and take one through here. Right click, go to view, change my scale, fine, shaded. So all I want to see on here is my connection, my rafter, and that's it. So I don't want this column, I don't want these lines, okay, I don't want any purlins, any connection here. So I'm going to hide all of these. Now you can do this again from the visibility graphics if you'd like. I'm going to hide this column as well. Okay, so this is what I've got. Now I'm going to come to my properties and just undo my crop region and leave it like this to start off with. I'll go back through and edit that in a minute. But first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my break lines. So annotate, component, detail component. Please make sure you guys are saving a project as you work along it. I will put my first break line in. Okay, I can hit escape. Now I'm just going to, again, this is just personal preference, just to proportion these as to where they sit. And then copy, rotate by 180 degrees because I want to flip it the other way. And then just drag this out to cut off the rest of it. Okay, this one here, I can move back down a bit as well. Okay, because we don't need too much of this rafter. Now I need 1, 2, 3 more break lines. These here can be a bit tricky. This one's not so bad. So component, break line, rotate after placement, place it here, and then rotate by 90. We can see the original box as to where it's going to sit, and then the one after. Okay. Now what I can see is I have my break line facing the wrong direction. So quite simply, I rotate by 180 to flip it to the other direction. Move it down a little bit. Okay. And this will be okay. Okay. And I need 1 and 2 more. So component, detail component, rotate after placement. Now I know my cross bracing is always at a 45-degree angle, so I can just type in 45, enter, sorry, and that will spin that around for me. So now I've got to proportion this a bit better. Okay, so again, I'm just going to play around with some of these to kind of make it suitable for what we've got. Again, this is just an aesthetic thing, it's not detrimental to the project. Okay, that's a bit sharp. Okay, I could be here for a while, so I'll leave that one. And I'll put another one here. Rotate. I'll place it there. Again, rotate it by 45. Okay, I can see that I should have rotated that by -45. So 180 degrees. Okay, that will spin it the other direction. Now, again, just for the aesthetics. And then let's push it in a bit. Okay. Okay, so that's okay. So now what I need to do is start putting on some tags. So this here is my rafter, this here is my strut, my cross bracing rod, and my connection detail with all my plates. So text R1, I'll put another one here for S1. So rafter 1, strut 1. And remember, these will appear in our schedules on our sheets. These will be in our schedules saying R1, and next to it will have the definition of what it is. Okay, same with our strut. We'll have S1, and that's going to be a 75 by 75 by 6 square hollow section. It will all make sense when we get there. So if it's a bit blurry at the moment, it will get there. Don't worry too much about it. Now here, TX, I need to put some text in here. This is BR1, bracing 1, BR1, bracing 1, okay. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to specify my plate and bolts. So 1, 2, 3 plates, or 4 plates, sorry, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this here is 12.7, should be a 12mm thick plate, 12.7, so we can change these to 12, change that to 12, 10, okay, that's 10, I'll make these other ones 10 as well. 10 and 10. Okay. And then that's 12. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is text again. You've got structural tags, you've got things here you can use. We're not going to use them just yet. So we have a 10mm plate, and I'm looking at this here. Okay, now there is a second bolt, I believe, sitting in here under this rafter. I'll uncover it in a minute. We have 2, and they're M20 bolts, and these are 8.8 structural grade bolts. Okay, see there's a bolt just here. Now I'll move this out a little bit, it's a bit crowded. Leader, and that's for this plate here. Okay, and then I'll put TX, or I'll come text. And I'm going to have a 10mm plate, and again I have 2 M20 8.8S bolts. Okay, I'm going to copy this because I have the same for this bracing too. Select it, leader, and that's this one here that I'm looking at to the right, and that is this one here. Okay, now the last one I need to specify is probably this plate here. Again, I have, obviously it's welded at the back to the rafter. We don't specify that weld here. We'll specify that in our general notes. So TX, we have a 12mm plate. Okay, we got 12mm gusset sitting here. Awesome. So this one here is our typical roof cross bracing detail. So this call out here, right click, rename. That's going to be our typical roof cross bracing detail. Okay, so that's that one there, all done.